commitment that we have in life is good the whole time. No, you're gonna get a dump. They're gonna dump shit on you. Can you now stand in front of everybody with doo-doo on you and be like, yep, we finna try again. I'm finna do it again.
You know what? Let me wipe this shit off. I got another idea.
Oh, bro,
for your
like,
ass.
I'm definitely finna take a bath, 100%. I'm gonna get it from in between my nails. Like, we gotta get this shit off us, but you gotta continue to
A shocking secret has surfaced that's shaking the already tense drama between Teyana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, and Aaron Pierre. Sources reveal that Teyana secretly recorded Iman in a vulnerable moment, caught crying over issues involving Aaron Pierre. This private video has now leaked online, sparking a social media frenzy with fans scrambling to understand what caused such an emotional breakdown. The situation has everyone wondering, was this a genuine private moment or a calculated move by Teyana? The tangled relationships among the three are under intense scrutiny now, with questions flying about what this means for their futures. Fans are anxiously waiting for answers as the story unfolds. The leaked footage shows Iman visibly upset and emotional, tears streaming down his face as he talks about Aaron Pierre. The video was reportedly captured in a private setting without Iman's knowledge or consent, adding to the controversy. People are left guessing Teyana's real intentions. Was it meant to expose Iman's vulnerability, or simply a cry for help amid the drama? Once the video hit social media platforms, it quickly went viral, amassing millions of views and sparking heated debates. This sudden exposure has fans and insiders alike reacting strongly, and many feel caught off guard by this deeply personal moment being made public. So, why was Iman crying in this emotional video? Insiders close to the situation suggest that he is heartbroken over the growing closeness between Teyana and Aaron Pierre. Rumors swirl of jealousy and feelings of betrayal as Aaron becomes a significant figure in Teyana's life, creating tension for Iman. He may be struggling with deep feelings of loss, especially considering ongoing family and custody disputes that already weigh heavily on him. This tearful moment offers a rare glimpse into the pain behind the scenes, showing just how raw and real these emotions are. Fans sympathize with Iman's struggle, but are also stunned that such a private moment was leaked for all to see. Many speculate about Teyana's role and intentions in filming Iman during this vulnerable time. Some believe she did it intentionally, to gain leverage in their ongoing conflicts, particularly the custody battles. Others think it could have been a moment of weakness, or a strategic attempt to garner sympathy from the public. Teyana has remained mostly silent about the incident, which only adds fuel to the fire of speculation. This leaked video has thrust her into a controversial spotlight, with people divided over whether her actions were justified or crossed a line. The drama is far from settled, and the public's curiosity continues to grow. The leaked footage involving Iman Shumpert has sent shockwaves through the public, drastically affecting his image in a multitude of ways. In the video, Iman is seen in a raw, unfiltered emotional state, something fans have rarely witnessed from him before. For some, this glimpse into his vulnerability was refreshing. They admired the honesty, the human side of someone so often portrayed as composed, strong, and distant. These supporters argue that what's being seen isn't weakness, but real emotion, an authentic reaction from a man dealing with intense personal and legal pressures. In their eyes, the video adds depth to Iman's public persona, revealing that behind the fame and athleticism is a father and ex-partner still navigating heartbreak and stress. But not everyone sees it that way. A large portion of the public and media analysts are expressing concern that this kind of emotional exposure might hurt Iman more than it helps. Critics argue that such displays could be perceived as instability, especially when considered in the context of a highly sensitive custody dispute. In legal settings, perception matters deeply, and anything that could be interpreted as a loss of control might become a liability. For someone in the middle of a courtroom battle over parental responsibilities, every action, intentional or not, has consequences. To some observers, the footage paints Iman as someone who may not be in full emotional control, and that image could potentially be weaponized against him in court. Public opinion has split sharply, and nowhere is that divide more evident than across social media platforms. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit are flooded with contrasting takes. Some users have rushed to Iman's defense, calling the video heartbreaking and unjustly invasive. They argue that expressing emotion shouldn't be vilified, and that men, especially Black men in the public eye, deserve the space to be vulnerable without it being used as evidence against their character. These voices have rallied behind hashtags calling for compassion, mental health awareness, and the end of one-sided judgment in the public arena. On the flip side, other users question the motivations behind the behavior shown in the video, asking whether the emotion is entirely authentic or possibly performative. Some believe that even if genuine, it doesn't excuse the surrounding behavior leading up to or following the incident. There are also widespread debates about what the footage says about Iman's ability to co-parent, especially in a stable and calm environment. More alarmingly, some users feel the video supports prior concerns about his emotional conduct, further complicating the legal aspects of the ongoing custody battle with Teyana Taylor. The question on many minds is whether this public unraveling will have legal implications, or whether Iman will speak up soon to take control of the rapidly shifting narrative. Family and friends close to both Iman and Teyana have reportedly been emotionally shaken by the video leak. The footage hasn't just stirred fans, it's deeply affected the inner circle of both parties. For Iman's side, the concern is growing about his mental and emotional well-being. Friends are urging him to seek professional support, not only to manage the emotional pressure he's under, but also to equip himself with healthier ways to handle conflict and loss. There's an emerging consensus among those close to him that things are beginning to spiral and that immediate intervention could prevent long-term damage. On Teyana's side, the response has been more complex. Her family, according to sources, appears divided over the entire situation. Some members believe she had every right to protect herself and share her side of the story, even if it meant recording and leaking such a personal moment. They see the video as a tool of transparency, a defense mechanism against potential gaslighting or misinterpretation of events. However, others in her circle reportedly feel uneasy about the decision, questioning whether it was truly necessary, or if it crossed a boundary. They worry that the exposure of such private moments may cause more harm than good, especially for the children involved, who are already caught in a tense family environment. The video has, without a doubt, deepened the emotional and relational fractures on both sides. What was already a fragile dynamic has now been further destabilized by public scrutiny, judgment, and the pain of having private matters aired so broadly. Friends who were previously trying to remain neutral have found themselves forced to choose sides, or at the very least, to reassess how involved they want to be in this unfolding drama. The emotional toll is not limited to Iman and Teyana, it's spilling into the lives of everyone connected to them. Social media's reaction has been explosive, with an overwhelming volume of posts, comments, and content related to the incident. As soon as the footage surfaced, platforms like Twitter and Instagram lit up with hashtags and trending topics. Some users immediately began creating memes, some lighthearted, others cruel, turning the serious matter into viral content. Others took to their pages to express sadness, confusion, or frustration, feeling as though they've been pulled into an intimate and painful moment that was never meant for public consumption. Conversations around mental health, privacy, masculinity, and relationship trauma have flooded timelines, with commentators and influencers offering their takes. Some creators have even made long-form videos analyzing the footage frame by frame, attempting to piece together timelines, read body language, or speculate on what happened before and after the camera started rolling. It's become one of the most talked about pop culture moments of the month, if not the year, in celebrity relationship discourse. Even with all the noise, one of the most common calls coming from fans and observers is for privacy. A significant number of users are urging both Iman and Teyana to step back from the public eye and focus on healing privately. They're advocating for therapy, co-parenting counseling, and a stronger boundary between personal struggles and social media exposure. Some argue that no one truly wins in a battle this public and emotional, and that the longer the drama continues to play out online, the harder it will be for both parties and their children to find peace. What makes this situation particularly intense is the unpredictability of where it will go next. Will Iman release a statement? Will there be more leaked content? Will the courts become involved more seriously as a result of the footage? For now, all that's certain is that the video has shaken the public perception of both individuals and deepened the complexity of their conflict. Whether intended or not, the leak has become a pivotal moment, one that might influence how custody is decided, how reputations evolve, and how both Iman and Teyana choose to move forward. In the end, this isn't just about a video. It's about love turned to pain, private struggle made public, and the very human battle between vulnerability and image. It's about two people trying to protect themselves, their children, and their peace, while the entire world watches, comments, and reacts. And in that spotlight, every emotion, every misstep, and every tear becomes amplified, immortalized, and debated by strangers. Looking forward, this controversy could seriously complicate co-parenting and custody discussions between Iman and Teyana. It might lead to more public confrontations, or even legal battles as emotions run high. Aaron Pierre's involvement in this love triangle now faces heightened scrutiny from all sides. The question remains, will this emotional leak push them further apart, or will it force them to finally confront their issues and seek resolution? Fans are eager to watch how the next chapter of this intense drama will play out, knowing that more twists and turns are likely ahead. What do you think about Teyana secretly filming Iman's emotional moment? Was it justified, or did she cross a line? Could this video change everything in their relationship, or is it just another dramatic twist in an already complicated story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe for more updates, and keep following because this story is far from over.